same, same, different. Different or the same, different or the same, it's the same or different game. Different, different, same. Different or the same, different or the same, it's the same or different game.